do you want then? I mean, how many flipping lane you want, can you love? God, some people, honest to God. Decisions. Just stick to the one lane you're in. Papa Golf 17 Charlie Yankee Foxtrot. Another one, lane dropping. When you just make up your mind what lane you want to go in. Bloody idiot. Some people are just idiots. Don't you get come out with me now. That's trouble, see? Well, good, that's good on this, good, oh, it's good. It's like that, isn't it? Good like that. Oh, you can make as much as you want to. You can. You're always after it. You are. Too bloody greedy.